Hi dear children, welcome back to our grammar class. In this tutorial, we are going to learn future simple or simple future tense. The most basic construct for English sentence is subject plus verb plus direct object. For example, he wrote a letter. There we understand the subject of the sentence is a boy. The action he is carrying out is indicated by the verb wrote. And as for the direct object or the thing that's receiving the action of the verb, we see it's a letter. So, he wrote a letter. In the example above, he wrote a letter. That means it was done in the past. If the example is he writes a letter, we would understand it's something being done in the present. If the example is he will write a letter, we would understand it's something that will take place in the future. So, simple future tense represents an action which will happen in the future. So, dear children, there are three different most important things you should know when you use simple future. They are going to, present continuous and will. How to use going to, present continuous and will in simple future tense. Let's talk about where to use. First one is going to. We use going to express plans and intentions. We make this form with the subject plus am or is or are plus going to plus base form of the verb. For example, we are going to buy a flat. Subject plus are plus going to plus verb. That means we have a plan. We don't like house. We like flat. It's very convenient. So we have a plan to buy a flat. See the next one. I'm going to start learning French. This is also my plan. Then Raj is going to buy a new bike. This is his plan. These all are plans. If it's more than a plan, if we make the arrangements, then we use present continuous. Use present continuous in future simple for fixed arrangements. This is a tense you know already. The formula is subject plus is or are or am plus ing form of the verb. For example, I'm having dinner with my friends on Saturday. So my friends and I have a plan to do that and we have agreed on the time and place fixed. Here is another sentence. We are flying to Chicago the day after tomorrow. So we purchased flight tickets and our trip is confirmed. Then Joseph is giving a party to the company staff on the 9th. On the 9th means on the 9th of this month. This is also a fixed arrangement. So you might be asking, what is the difference between going to and the present continuous? So here is an example which help you to understand. See the example. I am going to see my family doctor. Sometime next week I have a plan, but do I know the exact day? No, I haven't booked an appointment yet. This is my plan. But if I say I'm seeing my family doctor today afternoon, that is fixed. I have an appointment. That is an arrangement. One more example. We are going to get married this year. So someone asked, is the date fixed? No, not yet. It's a plan. But see this example. We are getting married on March 1st. Is the date fixed? Yes, this is an arrangement. So, that's the difference between going to and the present continuous. With plan, we use going to. With fixed arrangement, we use present continuous. Then what about will? Let's talk about that now. Will is used to express three things. They are instant decisions, that is decisions we make suddenly at the time of speaking, offers and promises. See the example. Imagine you are in a restaurant. Your friend wants to order food. He asked you, do you like to have pizza? You answered, no, I don't like it. I will have burger. This is an instant decision. You didn't plan to visit the restaurant and to eat this food on this day. You just make decision. Just now, when you passed, you saw the restaurant and decided to have food. See the next example. The next examples show Will is used to make offers. These books are really heavy. I will help you with them. You are offering to help me when you saw me carrying your notebooks. So you came to me and told, Miss, these books are really heavy. I'll help you with them. So I can say, okay, thank you, so nice of you, or I appreciate you, or no thanks, I can do it myself. Similarly, it's hard to do this homework. I will help you to do it. Here, will is used to make offers. You can accept or ignore. See the next one. Here, will is used to make promises. Can you give me your English notebook? I'll return you back next week. Or thank you. Thank you for your job offer. I'll respond within 2 days. Here, we talked about expressing plans and intentions with going to and fixed arrangements with present continuous, instant decisions, offers and promises with will. Then one more future function that you need to know about, and that is making predictions. To make predictions or guesses about the future, we can use both will and going to. We can use both will and going to make predictions, but there is a slight difference. We normally use will on our predictions based on our knowledge and personal experience. See the example. I think Rahul will score 100 marks in mathematics because I know he is a genius in mathematics. I used to ask my doubts. In the recent exams, he scored 100 marks. So, based on this experience, I think he will get 100 marks. You should watch Chennai Express. I'm sure you will love it. I know you like the romantic movies and Shah Rukh Khan. So, I'm confident that you will like this one. Then, we use going to based on something in the present, something we can see now. Look, they are going to win the match. I'm sure because I can see the scoreboard. They scored 28 points and we scored only 5. Within 2 minutes, the match will be over. So they are going to win the match. See the next example. Look at the sky. It's going to rain soon. How do you know? We can see a lot of black clouds. So it's definitely going to rain in a few minutes. Remember this when you make prediction with will and going to. So children, we covered a lot of information about future simple. We use going to talk about our plans and intentions. Example, we are going to buy a flat. We use present continuous to talk about fixed arrangements. I'm having dinner with my friends on Saturday. We use will to make instant decision. I'll have the burger. To make offers, I will help you with those books. To make promise, I will return it back. And we use both will and going to make predictions. Prediction is based on our personal experience and knowledge. I think Rahul will score 100 marks. It's going to rain soon. Okay children, I hope you have understood. Then as a general rule, use will for affirmative, positive and negative sentences about the future. Use will for request to. If you want to make an offer or suggestion with I or we, use shall in the question form. For very formal statements, especially to describe obligations, use shall. These are the examples. Shall I make some coffee? Offer. Shall I water your plants while you are away? Offer. Shall we go to the park later? Suggestion. Or we shall overcome this difficult movement. Then the traditional rule is that shall is used with first person pronoun I and we, while will is used with second and third person like with you, she, he, it, they. But however, when it comes to express a strong determination to do something, the roles are reversed. Will is used with the first person and shall with the second and third. For example, you shall go to the library. I will not tolerate such behavior. So in these examples, we can see that shall is used with you, will is used with I. But as per the traditional rule, shall is used with first person pronoun I and we, and will is used with second and third person you, he, she, it, they. But here the roles are reversed. In practice, though, the two words are used more or less interchangeably, and this is now an acceptable part of standard British and American English. However, the word shall is now seldom used in any normal context in American English. So, my dear children, that's all for today's class. Then let's do exercise. Here is a quiz for you to understand your knowledge. Pause your video, read the question and do it yourself. Okay, now check your answers. I hope you have got all correct answers. So see you in the next class. Thank you, children.